I am here with Christine Lee, and I'm very excited about that. She has been with me for 22 weeks now, which is very impressive, eating optimally that long in and of itself. She's 67 years old. She's a program manager at the University of Penn, lives in Philadelphia. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your optimal eating experience with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you
You're
for all
so
the help and
welcome.
assistance you provided me.
Oh my gosh, it's been my honor, my pleasure. So let's start off with, why did you want to learn how to eat optimally and work with me to begin with? I want you to think back to 22, 23, 24, 25 weeks ago. How were you feeling in that time when we first spoke?
I was tired of being tired.
Mhm,
I was tired of not being happy with my weight,
mhm.
my body, the whole 9 yards. I had had enough. So when I decided that I needed to do something and start talking with you, I had some financial things going on and I had to weigh whether it was about me or something else. And I decided to make it about me.
And I'm so glad you did.
Mhm.
And are you glad you did?
Yes, I am. Yes,
And
I
why is
am.
that? What have you achieved eating optimally, being here?
I have achieved losing 24.4 pounds
Hmm.
in 22 weeks. I
Hmm.
am exercising regularly. I always drank water, but I had slacked off. I am back to drinking more than 80 ounces a
Hmm.
day. My exercising, not just the walking. I always loved to walk, but now I'm back at the gym. I'm able to do a whole lot more. I'm actually really, really, really good on my sleep now, which was suffering a lot. So
Hmm.
I'm getting on a better thing. I'm getting like 5, 6, 7 hours where it was 2 and 3, and then trying to get through the day. So that
I'm
has
gonna
helped my
pause
sleep.
you. Yeah, I'm gonna pause you for a second. I'm really glad you said that. People don't realize that the food you eat impacts your sleep. So that's a very common response, is my client's sleep quality improves, just like you, where the length of time you're able to sleep has improved, or they're
Yes.
able to fall asleep quicker, or they don't wake up as much throughout the night, or they wake up more rested. So I'm really happy to hear that your sleep also improved too.
Yes.
Okay, so you lost 24 pounds. When was the last time you did that?
So long ago, I can't remember. Right? It's been more than it may be more than 10 years. I
Congratulations.
think because I've been like 10 pounds here, then but to go to 24, almost 25 pounds, it's definitely been a long time coming.
And you're back to line dancing again, which is
I'm
something.
back to line dancing. I'm back to wearing regular size clothing. I don't have to get at 1X or 2XL and things like that. I had closets full of clothing that I'm able to wear. So,
Mhm.
and I mean, it's visible that folks are commenting on it. Like, what are you doing? Like, just eating optimum.
And what does that feel like for you to have more energy, better sleep, have accomplished this goal that you've had for a long time that felt really hard, and people know?
Absolutely, positively wonderful. Wonderful to be able to say if I go home and I can like sleep and sleep a full night, like, oh, wake up well rested
Hmm.
and start my day. It's been wonderful.
And you said something earlier before we started the recording, which I was really happy for you to hear. Is that you said my outfits are looking really cute.
Yes. I vain I am. So I was really happy to see that I could wear some of the cute outfits. I tried on a dress this morning. I was like, oh my God. So it's on my third floor. So I'm bringing them down to the second floor because I can actually wear them. So
Well,
it's
I'm right
really
there with
nice.
you. Yeah, I want to feel good in my clothes. I want to look good in my clothes, and I want to be like,
Feel
I'm
good
gonna
and
like
look
what I
good.
see. So I'm very
Yes.
happy for you to
Yes.
hear that. Do you like what you're eating most of the time? How would you explain um what eating optimally is actually like for you?
It's I thought it was going to be difficult, but it wasn't because I still was able to eat the things I liked.
Hmm.
But it just was just shuffling it around to make sure that it was optimal. Like, I always love corn on the cob and broccoli. So they always was sweet potatoes, white potatoes, all those things were things that I already ate anyway,
Hmm.
but I didn't eat it by itself. And it makes a difference. I never thought that potatoes would be part of my journey to lose weight, you know.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's been impressive for
Yeah.
me.
So were you eating some more of foods you liked that maybe you thought weren't good for you before? Like a lot of people come and they think they shouldn't eat potatoes. So was it like exciting for you to eat some of these optimal foods?
Yes, yes, and loving it, you know. So definitely, it's funny because way back when I had had my children, my mother cooked pork all the time, and I didn't eat it. So I
Mhm.
always just ate the fruit and the veg, you know, the starch. I
Mhm.
mean, the starch and the vegetable.
Mhm.
And that's how optimal eating had for me has been
Right.
saying to me, you did this before, so you can do the plant-based without even thinking about it.
Right. Yeah. So
It, it
you're eating plants most of the time and then as a treat or maybe weekly, you're still including animal products as well sometimes
Or
when you want to.
at least, well, I was doing once a week.
Hmm.
I had stopped the meat for a while, and then I figured that once I started losing, that I added meat in once a week at a
Hmm.
minimum.
Hmm.
But definitely, so
So yeah,
it's
and
been
now you've
wonderful.
learned to be flexible with it. So it's
Yes,
yeah. And the reason I ask is because some people worry that they get into really black and white thinking where it's like, oh, I can never eat X ever again. And it's not like that. There's no food that you can never eat again. And we really want to focus on Milo is making an appearance right now. We also want to focus on, and let me know if you feel like this was true for you, really focus on foods you like or love, but that are actually going to get you the result you want. So it doesn't end up being that big of a deal avoiding foods you like but are hurting you. Would you agree with that?
correct.
What you're eating you actually like.
That is actually how it went because I love vegetarian beans,
Hmm.
and so I went to the market earlier this week, and I got me a couple more cans of vegetarian beans because I always
Baked
love them.
beans, yeah, and
Yes,
they're canned, and that's eat them. Yeah, great. Yeah.
and never even thinking the fact that it was an optimal food, you know,
Right.
like the fiber stuff like that. The 4th of July, I had baked beans, you know, I had watermelon baked beans
Mhm.
and, you know, the stuff that,
Corn on the cob probably is.
yeah,
Mhm.
definitely the
Oh
corn on the
yeah.
cob. And I made a large salad. I went to a cabaret. I made a salad. I made lettuce, tomatoes, onions,
Mhm.
you know, cucumbers and stuff to take to the salad. Usually I would have been bringing chicken
Yeah.
or chicken
Mhm.
salad or something that, and I made the regular salad and brought fruit. So
Nice. Great job. What
definitely.
would you say to the person who's watching this video, who's in their late 60s? They have been unhappy with their appearance, their sleep, their energy, they're struggling to keep up with their grandkids. And they've been feeling that way for a while, but they've tried Weight Watchers, they've tried some other stuff, but they're still stuck and they're maybe a little scared or worried about investing in themselves. What would you say to that person watching this video right now?
Do it. The investment is you. Take the opportunity if you can figure out how to do the financial portion of it, do it because the investment makes a big difference at the end.
Mhm.
If you're saying that you've been feeling depressed and all the things that go with being overweight, take the opportunity to do something for you that's going to make you feel good because
Do you,
it's such
do
a
you-
blessing.
I'm glad you think that way. That makes me happy to hear. Do you regret investing in yourself?
Yes. No, 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 no. The best thing I could have done.
Yeah,
Yes.
good. I'm happy for you to hear that. And do you feel like you're going to be able to continue to keep this up on your own?
Oh yes, I am ready. I know the pluses and minuses,
Yeah.
so I know how to balance it to make
Yeah.
sure that I stay on the plus side
Hmm.
because that's what I want to be on the plus side.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about plus in clothing. I'm talking about
Yep.
plus
Yep.
losing.
Yep. Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah. Because you've created a lifestyle change. So you know how to zig and zag with life
yes.
as it comes up and continue to do this for yourself. Thank you so much for sharing your story. It's been such a pleasure being on this journey with you. And
Thank you.
we're going to miss you. Thank you.
Thank you.